I see what ho, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say here we have some rather controversial news to report concerning recent changes to the way Mojang are treating Minecraft server owners who offer a donations for perks service, it seems.
We most certainly are, old chap, yes indeed. You see, Mojang have become a little bit upset about server owners and operators making money from Mojang assets. Well, what are assets? In this case, we're talking about things like in-game features, benefits, items such as tools, weapons, mobs, experience points, etc.
That's right, old boy. Now, recently, you may wish to know there was an update that forced server owners to accept the EULA End-User License Agreement before continuing to run the server. Now, this was in the 1.7.10 update. A message came on the screen that said, sorry, but you can't actually start this server until you've accepted the EULA.
Yes, now this was in the wake of recent warnings from Mojang staff that the net might be closing on server owners who sell items in exchange for so-called donations from their users, basically selling part of the game.
That's right. Now, this generated a reaction. There was a petition against Mojang's stance on this, and the Minecraft servers were even DDoSed, direct denial of service, attacked again by a hacker trying to draw attention to the petition, so they were down for a while.
Oh, was that by one of those kiddies that really isn't a threat at all?
Yes, something like that, old chap.
Oh.
But anyway, what is this issue about, old boy?
Well, it seems to be about Minecraft server owners charging money, in some cases rather a lot of money, for things in the game Minecraft. They might be things you can already get, like villager or cow packs, or they may be modded things like certain ranks or special items.
Now, we need to understand that in some cases, particularly with larger servers, this donate for perks model may not be something that merely just covers the hosting costs.
Yes, and it's possible that Mojang have become a bit concerned about the server donations game becoming a large secondary market worth perhaps quite a bit of money, with the profits in many cases actually coming from the sale of their own assets.
That's right, of course. These Minecraft game assets which don't belong to the server owners, they belong to Mojang. And it seems Mojang might have become a bit fed up with it, old chap.
Well, it seems to be the case. Now, Mr. Notch has been taking some rather rude attacks from people,
Oh dear.
complaining because he doesn't want them to sell Mojang assets. Now, it's understandable, of course, that there will be reactions to this type of thing. But the question is, can you insult and curse someone because they don't want you to use their bicycle that belongs to them to deliver your newspapers?
Well, it's a point, old chap.
Yes, but it's not that Mojang are really trying to stop servers from making money. Not at all. It's that they just don't want them to make money by taking their assets and selling them. Like, for example, diamond tools and whatever it might be, which is against their rules. One of the Mojang staff put it in a way to help people understand. He said money you spend outside of the game cannot reflect inside the game. But that said, Mojang have said that they don't actually mind servers asking for donations, even though the whole server's based around their game, so they're not trying to shut the servers down. Perhaps, for example, people could charge a monthly fee, etc. to be part of the server, or similar.
Well, yes, old boy, and if the donations are genuine donations, in other words, you're not actually being incentivized to donate, then perhaps that's a different story. But Mojang say in their end-user license agreement there is one major rule. You must not distribute anything we've made, which they say to mean is give copies of the game away, make commercial use of it, try to make money from it, or let other people get access to our game and its parts in a way that is unfair or unreasonable. In other words, you can't make commercial use of anything we've made, you can't try to make money from anything we've made, etc. and so forth. And that's where I think they're having a problem.
Most certainly. So if you look at it, it actually looks to be a bit of a clear-cut black and white issue. And something that's actually been there all along. It's just that it's come to light now. Mojang have seen what's going on, and they're saying, hey, this can't happen.
That's right, old boy. Now, Mr. Notch has weighed in by saying, basically, you can't charge for our game. Duh. You can charge for hosting servers, but not for gameplay features, he said. You also can't charge for mods, and no, the end-user license agreement hasn't changed. These have been the rules since forever, he said, adding, no, this is not the end of Minecraft. Now, he furthermore went on to explain that servers selling rewards for donations items are turning the game into a F2P, or free-to-play, game. He said he absolutely hates F2P with a passion, you see, which is of course the model whereby you can play the game for free, but you have to pay in order to really enjoy it to the full. Mind you, though, he did soften it a bit by saying he thinks hate's a bit of a strong word, and perhaps he dislikes it about as much as popcorn stuck between his teeth, for example.
Oh, I see, yes,
Yes.
that's better. Well, someone then said, well, Mr. Notch, with respect, how do you suggest servers fund themselves from here? Well, Mr. Notch answered and said, well, that's rather like asking how drug dealers are supposed to feed their family if you outlaw selling drugs.
Oh my word, burn, old chap.
That's what he said.
He'll need some ointment for that one, old boy. So basically, to sum the whole issue up, Mojang have said that a new end-user license agreement to tame the bad stuff, in other words, selling diamond swords, Kais and VIP ranks, is on the way, and early reports suggest that a future end-user license agreement may include clauses to allow servers to cover their costs by running perhaps a pay-to-enter model, for example, a monthly fee maybe, or genuine donations, i.e. something where you pay money and get nothing back.
Yes, indeed, but it seems the days of servers asking for donations in return for assets and goodies, etc. from the game are over.
That's right, old boy. It seems this pseudo F2P or free-to-play model has met its end, old chap.
Well, yes, it's controversial news and Mojang have taken a stand.
They have, old boy. What do you think, fellows? Do tell us, I say. This has indeed been Game Show and Body reporting on quite a controversial item of news. Thank you guys for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you once more in the next exciting and good as well. Until then.
And don't you even think about selling my gerbils!